Welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching the newest episode of One Piece, episode 1135, which I believe should be the end of the Bonnie and Kuma flashbacks, which I really have been enjoying, but as a manga reader, there's a lot of stuff upcoming in the Hagyead that I can't wait to see how they adapt and things like that, whereas this is more about the actual information, although it has been cool to see some of these scenes animated and with some music and things like that. Really all been enjoying seeing it, even though it has been pretty depressing. But other than that, let's get pretty much right into this episode. If you're new here, this is a timer reaction, so you need to sync up with your own copy of the episode. But other than that, let me count us down. 3, 2, 1, start. Should be good to go. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this episode this week, which I believe should be the end of the flashback. But at the same time, new anime season just started, so I'm very overwhelmed at the moment with a bunch of shows I need to catch up with because I'm still like 2 seasons behind in anime for a lot of shows, besides some of the bigger ones. And I'm currently behind on some shows I even like really enjoy. So it's been kind of a struggle to get fully caught back up and everything, but I'm hoping this week and next week I can do that, and then I can decide what I'm doing with my channel for the new anime season, because there's a lot of shows out right now that came out last season or airing right now that I really love, some second seasons and things like that. Like Call of the Night just got another season. Toilet Bound Hanako just started up again. There's a bunch of new shows that look really good. It's hard to keep caught up with all the anime that is coming out these days, especially with someone who has such a big like watch or I don't know what the term would be, but like I've watched so many shows that are still getting second seasons and things like that. It can be really hard to keep up with everything. But I have been caught up with One Piece at least, and really been enjoying Egghead in the anime especially. It was good in the manga, but in the anime it's been spectacular. Especially a lot of like the extended fight scenes and just the way they choose to adapt some things looks gorgeous. Plus, I love the One Piece manga, but the fight scenes almost always look better in the anime, and it's easier to tell what's happening usually. But that's for most manga for me. Only like Dragon Ball I've read had like super fluid combat. Bleach was pretty good too, but oh, Goa Kingdom. Oh yeah, I think we left off with Kuma visiting here. Oh, this is like a 4-year old, or not 4-year old, 14 or 15-year old Luffy, I believe. Cause I think he left. Oh, this is a really good animation this episode. I believe he left when he was 16. Art looks really good. I can't place the name of this artist, but it's super familiar. I'm pretty sure this is what. Oh, he is 16 already. I believe this is someone who does a lot of Dragon Ball and One Piece stuff. The artist, I mean. God, it's so weird getting to the point in the manga where like characters are actually like a part of this story now, like Dragon and Shanks and all that. Really is starting to feel like the end of a saga or end of a show. We see a little bit of Dragon here, but good scene. I remember there being like a translation problem where people were super pissed at Dragon. Where I think in the manga it said something like the first translations that got put out was something about I'll kill you if you keep talking about this or something. Not you'll kill me. I've always I've always really enjoyed when Luffy is like on an island messing around with animals and stuff. And I believe he saves that for Arlong. That's the first time he uses battle axe. It's funny hearing him say cowards. I always forget how much that sounds like Shiroshi's nickname. Ooh, Luffy's got the moves. This is really cool to see, actually. This is one of the parts of the flashback I've really been excited for. Uh, I don't know if they're extending this stuff or not. It's been a while since I've read this chapter. Oh shit. God. Yeah, the art looks really good this week, by the way. I mentioned it once or twice already, but honestly, all of the flashbacks looked pretty damn good. Oh, he's on orders from the government. That was a great shot. I don't remember if that was in the manga or not, but the light glowing behind him like that looked awesome. Thinking of Bonnie still. Also, yeah, for anyone who hasn't fully caught on to it, Bonnie is definitely way younger. There's been some lines about mentioning her she's a kid and stuff, but I think she is. Oh, she's quite a bit younger than Luffy, like 6 years or something, maybe 4 years. She might be 12. Oh yeah, I forgot that she also. I forgot about this part of the flashback. It's so this character is so interesting to me in the way that Bonnie like infiltrated Mary Joyce as her. Still interesting hair color on this character. I don't think we've ever seen her in color before this, but it happens a lot in One Piece where you're a lot of the color schemes uh not quite what you expect. Little bitches stealing all the letters. What a bitch. Yeah, the animation is looking really good. What a bitch. That guy's got quite the head, that other dude. Oh, I hope it hasn't been doing that the whole time, but my camera was just lagging there. That would be a shame. Oh yeah, I guess they probably do not know about. Interesting. I remember how this ends, but I don't remember like the mini conflict of this at all. Smart. Now this is a lady who knows what to do. God, Bonnie and Kuma's story is so sad. Oh, I actually don't remember this. Nice head cut. So light I could fly. Stussy is such an interesting character to me as well. Honestly, all of the Egghead cast of characters that are like the Vegapunk, the Bonnie, Stussy, all that are so interesting to me as characters. Turn them into a literal living weapon. This probably isn't his last surgery yet, because that was well into him being, or Luffy being a pirate. Well, actually, I guess it would be a couple months from now, I think. Because Luffy would have been 16 or 17 still, I think. A year. Okay, that makes sense. Until about Sabaody. It's the last time you get to see anyone. God, it's so sad that none of his letters make it. That's one thing I. Well, she ripped him up, so I don't think she could find him, but. Oh, she's 9. She's younger than I thought, actually. So. She's about 11 or 12 in current time. Because of a 2 year time skip. At least this is better than the alternative of Bonnie being a literal slave to the Celestial Dragons. Yeah, because she actually gets to be around good people, even if the government still is screwing over her life. Still looking. I think she might find out that they're ripping up her letters and stuff. Just misses her data. That's sad. God, the government's such a bunch of cunts. I'm gonna miss these cards, by the way. They're very great. I all that hopefully means that we're going back to new ones and not the same ones we had in Egghead. This is also memory loss, Sabo. Oh, that goes back to what. Oh, yeah, goes back to what Dragon said at the start about Luffy. This also is interesting that she met up with Sabo as a character. I'm really interested in what turns out with Bonnie's character if she sticks around with the Straw Hats late game, or if she ends up like going to the Revolutionary Army. Because I could see it going either way, to be honest. Or she sticks with like some other characters that it's always hard to tell because I feel like some characters that you feel are really going to be like Straw Hat material end up being nowhere close or just like allies or something like that. Dumb bitch. This lady knows what's up. Cute. God, adorable. She knows what's up now. Yeah, and this also ties into like when she, it's not the first time she's hit at her, which is interesting. That's also like the hat that she wears in Sabaody. I forget when she loses that hat. I might be when she gets captured by Blackbeard and the government. Oh yeah, it's got to be wild. Beautiful animation on that grass, Loki. Freedom. God, the stuff with the sun this episode has been great too. That scene, and then when Kuma had like the light illuminating behind him. I don't remember if those shots were in the manga or not, but they're both really great. Also, am I wrong? I could have sworn that the people from the church became her pirate crew. That cutoff of music was really good. Okay, yeah, they were over here. Okay, thought so. I can't imagine this is the first time we've seen her ship. I think we've seen it during. Oh, that looked great. I think we saw it in the Stampede movie as well. Animation's looking real great on this. The effect on her eyes looked great too. Oh, what are you gonna do? Oh, really good. You know what you should do. Got it. I'm locked in. Sorry. I can't wait to see how this looks. Oh, that looked good. That was also the real sound effect. Fucking bodied. Hit with a fucking third gear punch, pretty much. Awesome. That was really well done. Yeah. So, haven't already figured out, her power is busted as fuck. Because it is not just. It's kind of been teased a little bit in Egghead when she changed the ages of the crew. It like specified that it's them from an alternate timeline. So essentially, she's turning herself into a timeline where she's NIKA, or what she believes NIKA to be. So that's also similar what she does when she turns like bigger. I think as far as I know, she's basically turning herself into like a buccaneer, like Kuma. I think that's what she calls it, or something along those lines when she uses it against Vegapunk. Uh, but yeah, so she's basically able to alter herself into different timelines and not actually just directly change the age of someone. So busted as fuck. This this part is something that's gonna happen a little bit later, uh, near I think the end of Egghead, caused a lot of controversy in the manga. But I don't know. I've always loved it. I really enjoy Bonnie's character and what they've done with her. This was a great end to the flashback. I believe that's all of it now. There might be like a few like panels here and there, but I think we're going back into the present next episode. But it should show us here in the next episode highlight. Yeah. So there's a little bit with Kuma, I think. But I think we are going into the present next episode. I think we're going in. Maybe we'll have another episode actually. I for some reason thought we went right into the present. There was one shot of Egghead that looked like it was in the present. So we might just start with some Kuma stuff and then move on to that. But if not, that I'm fine with that as well. But I just know shit is going to be crazy from here on out. This, I believe, there's a little bit of chill stuff near the end, but even then, stuff's happening. Whereas this flashback is usually typical One Piece style, the calm before the storm, and then I think we're cooking or like going right in full gear in either the next episode or episode after that. But fantastic episode this week. I loved how they demonstrated Bonnie's power. A lot of the symbolism with the sun was really great this episode. The animation was on like point the entire episode. Yeah, I think they adapted this backstory very well in the anime. I don't know, it felt right, felt good. There was maybe one episode I think I where I felt like very fast pacing, and it didn't really settle with a lot of the emotional moments enough. But I think the rest of this flashback has been damn near perfect. really, really excited to see the rest of Egghead now and then move on to the next arc after that. But it's going to be interesting couple months going forward now, I think. But that'll be all for this video. Catch you guys all later, and peace.